Friday. Welcome back to hashtag Ask Joy. Thank you to those of you who are tuning in. I am Joy M. Hutton, your favorite trainer and business strategist. I am also the founder and principal consultant of Joy of Consulting, where we help companies with their organizational structure through training and development and process optimization. And this is hashtag Ask Joy, where you can get your most pressing business questions answered. So send those questions to me, guys, at hello@joyofconsulting.com. All right, so let's get started with today's question. This is from Grace in Houston, and she wants to know, what are the top hiring mistakes that people make? And this is so important because people are the core to your organization. So let's get started. Number one, hiring because you can. So you got a little cash infusion into your business and you're ready to scale, and therefore you're anxious to hire people. But first, you need to actually figure out what specific positions you need to fill, and also assess whether your existing staff, if you have any, can fulfill those responsibilities. Do they have the capacity to fill those roles without having to hire new people? All right. Number two, along with number one, define roles and responsibilities. I cannot emphasize this enough. Once you have figured out what positions you need to fill, define the roles and responsibilities so people know exactly what they are supposed to be doing the moment they walk in the door. After the onboarding process, of course, and you know if you don't have an onboarding process, you need to get one. And that's what I'm here for. All right, so I mentioned this in previous episodes, how important this is. It's unfair to people if you hire them and you just throw them into the fire and expect them to do their job. All right, people and processes have to work together, okay? Number three, not doing your due diligence. If you end up hiring a bunch of unqualified people who are giving you a headache because they don't know how to do their job, well, guess whose fault that is? Yours. You can only blame yourself. You have to do your due diligence. In the interview, listen to context clues that show you that people might be full of crap. And to that end, conduct a thorough interview process. You know, it's important that you ask the right questions so that you can make the right hiring decision. Okay. And also, do not isolate people because of those behavioral questions. Tell me about a time when, or describe a scenario when. Tell me about what you did when. You know, it just gets really redundant. And not only that, the person cannot tell their own story. So you really don't get a chance to get to know that person for who they really are. They're trying to fit into your box based on the question that you ask them. Okay. Do not trust their resume solely because it sounds amazing. Call their references. Don't be mad if some things come out later after you hired them when you, again, did not do your due diligence. Number four, hiring for skills versus value. Okay, so I was once told that you can teach skills, but you can't teach value. And this is so important. When you have a company that is mission driven, it is important to hire someone that aligns with your mission and vision. Also, focus on what people have accomplished with their skills rather than the skills themselves. You want someone that is truly passionate about working for your company, and you can invest in training, hence why I'm here, for the skills they do not have, okay? But on the flip side, just because a person fits into your company culture does not mean they are capable of doing the work. So they have to be adaptable and teachable. And if they are not, they're not going to be good for your company. Okay. Hiring the perfect person for the wrong job. Have you ever interviewed someone and they were the perfect fit. So you thought. You absolutely love everything about this person. Their personality, their resume, their degrees that they brought to the table. However, you hire them and they are not a perfect fit for your organization or the role that you put them in, and it ends up being a total disaster. And sometimes you may hire a person and the manager that you assign them to may even be a poor match. So think about that. Don't just hire somebody because you like them. They have to fit in the whole picture. All right. And you just can't force something that is simply not meant to be. Maybe another opportunity will arise for that person, but it is just not for you. Okay? And finally, not firing fast enough. Why are you holding on to an employee that is underperforming and toxic for the workplace? That's costing you money that you can spend on someone else that adds more value. Waste of time, waste of money. Making a bad hire happens, but it's how you deal with it that really matters. So if you have a bad apple, cut them immediately, okay? All right, so those are just a preview of some tips that I have. Moral of the story, do not take shortcuts when you are hiring people. All right, folks, if you've enjoyed this video, like, comment, and share. I am Joy M. Hutton, again, your favorite business strategist and trainer, and I will see you guys back here next Friday at noon. Thank you.